Hello guys, my name is Sub-Zero Exabyte and I am having a fantastic day. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic day as well, and if not yet hope you are going to have a fantastic day. But I think I know a certain way how I can make your day fantastic. And that is what we are going to do right now, because we are going to visit a village, but not just a normal village, not with villagers that have secret rooms in their secret houses. Let's see what they have hiding there. So let's get right in it, shall we? Now I am sad because I fell down. I think I would know the pattern by now, but I am not the cleverest at home, so I can make mistakes as well. I still am a human and humans make mistakes. Now I am determined to make it off this stage immediately, and I am going to do just that because I am Sub-Zero and I can do this. Me and Chip will conquer this entire lobby. The next stage are just Maltesers and some limited edition green Malteser version. This looks a bit like Wipeout, but only on Wipeout you have water beneath of you instead of just floating in the air like we are doing right now. Hold on, don't slip. I slipped and I have to respawn. Let me try that again. Now hold on, let me stop you right there. This looks like a garden of some sort. Why are we just in someone's garden? You could grow some potatoes or some carrots on this little platform. Darn it, I just hit a green ledge which kills me instantly, because that is what ledges do to you when you touch them. Why ledges are so evil, I think no one will ever find out. We just have to get to the other side so we can go on and win this obby. Chip will just help us get to victory. Chip once was an Olympian gold hurdle jumper thing. He was a very fast sprinter, but he had a special talent. He could jump very high, so he decided he was going to be a hurdle jumper thing. He enjoyed being a hurdle jumper for a while, but it was just getting too simple for our Chip. Chip is now helping us overcome this obby. He had won a couple medals at the Olympics. Chip really wanted to earn some more so he could buy a very nice car, but he was too little to get to the pedals. He could not drive because he was little. He could not take driving lessons, but he really wanted that very nice car. He did not yet know which very nice car he wanted, but he had some ideas. The only thing he wanted in that stage of his life, he craved for a car. He just wanted to go to a fast food place, order some junk food, and eat it in his very nice car. He could taste the things he was going to order already. He was going to go to his local McDonald's that was just a couple of blocks away. He already got there a couple of times before, but just as a regular customer. He never went into the Mac drive. The only thing he wanted was to get a drive in that Mac drive. Was that too much to ask? Chip did not think it was such a big deal. He eventually took his mom's car and just went to the McDonald's to get some burgers and a milkshake. This next stage looks weird. Weirder than working at the McDonald's and having a tiny robot pull up in a very nice car to order some poopy food. Have you ever thought, why would I not make a prank call? Like just call someone and tell them some crazy stuff. That would be really cool, because it would just be such a random conversation that it would be funny. Like you could prank someone with some real problems and just talk very random to them. Hi, I think that could make me laugh already. Just look at how big this obby is. Like, it is really huge. Do you know what else is huge? Space. Space is huge because there are so many planets in there. There is like the moon, Jupiter. You have Earth, the planet that we live on. You have got some other planets, but if I named them all, you are going to be here for a while. Do you know the planet Mars? The planet Mars may have water, so there could be some aliens on that planet. Excuse me, I think I need a taxi to the nearest McDonald's. I want a MC chicken menu and a milkshake strawberry, please. Oh, this is not the McDonald's? Well, what was I thinking then? I should get dressed, go home and go to the McDonald's. Wait, I already am home. Then I should go to the Burger King, cause that is better when you are at home. Have you ever wanted to tape some pieces of bread onto your chest and just row a boat to like an island and live there? That would be a dream of mine, to just go onto an island where nothing is built yet and just make my own rules and live there. I would build a really nice secret house and just chill there at the beach every day. My diet would consist of just coconuts and some creatures that live on that planet. Or do you ever have any random thoughts that you would just super glue stuff to your chest? Not with like tape, not taping bread to your chest, but just super gluing stuff onto your body. Like you could just glue an entire kitchen onto your body, or just glue a television onto your belly button. Would that even be possible? Because like televisions are pretty heavy and I don't think the glue would hold. I have to tell you something though. Like, I have a Gmail account and I am getting emails from people I don't know. I think they are companies or something. They are just random named things. I don't know what to do or what, but like, go to your Gmail account, Do you have random emails as well? Why do I keep dying all of the time? I can't even finish a story like this, man. Like, you would think by now I would see the pattern in this simple stage, but I just keep walking into the wrong paths. This stage looks easy though. It does not remind me of anything at the moment except for maybe a carpet or something. Like, these round ones really do look like pancakes, just like a couple of stages ago. Let me know down below what you put on your pancake. I am really curious to what other people eat on their pancakes. If your name is Josh and you empty an entire Nutella pot onto your pancake, I rate you, man. We are back at a stage where I could feel like Tony Hawk again. Did you know Tony Hawk has some skateboarding games? Like, the man even has books about his life. Look at this one though, it looks like a maze where you need to find the other side of a maze, so you can complete the maze. Like, the yellow things were corn and you are in a field where farmers normally would get your food from. So alright, enough of Towny, let's focus on this little man. Should we give him a name? Yes, let's call him Pete. Sup Pete, how are you doing? Yay, okay, from now on we will call little man Pete. Glad that you people like the name. Well, I don't really know if you like it, but that is what I am hoping for. Ha ha ha. It is just so cute how he follows me around and tries to keep up with me. Sometimes I do have to wait for him because he isn't used to all of this high terrain. I think he never went out of the village, so yay. But that is alright, I will teach him everything he needs to know. But first let's make a place where we can store our stuff, because I need some space to store my stuff, and then we don't need to walk around with stuff that we don't really need all the time, and then we are a bit more lightweight. So, we just place these 4 chests down and then we are good to go and store all kinds of stuff in there. What we are going to store in there doesn't really matter though, but we are going to place some furnaces as well so we can melt the iron and stuff that we don't have right now, but I think we will have that eventually, so we are already prepared for that, which is just fantastic. And now I am going back to my base and I can feel iron in my pocket, so now we can use some iron if we want, which would be great. And it seems like I have 4 iron, which is enough to build an iron pickaxe and still keep 1 iron to build a shovel out of, or something along the lines of that. Or we could just keep that 1 iron and then the next time we find 2 iron we have an axe that is made out of iron, which would be even better than a shovel made out of iron, because we could also make that out of stone, and the difference is not really that great I think. But it is only when trolls have any chance to troll me. But I am a fast builder, so everything should be good to go and we should still be safe before the night falls. But I think this is going to be our vacation secret house, because I do really need a safe vacation secret house for personal reasons. Oh, but do not forget about the floor, because otherwise the creepers will still blow up and they could make a tunnel underneath and we would still not be safe. And the trolls can lay some TNT down and we should still be safe, because they would not dig a tunnel because they are trolls, and trolls do not have anything better to do than to lay down TNT and ignite it, or to pour a bucket of lava on top of your secret house and your secret house would then burn down. But we are not going to dig down anymore, we are just going to lay obsidian on top of this dirt and it should still be safe. I mean, it is a lot of obsidian that you need to gather with your pickaxe if you are going to build this in survival, and it is also going to require you a lot, and I mean a lot, of spiderwebs. Because spiderwebs are pretty troll proof, even though you can just chop them down with a sword really quickly, but still it helps a lot. But let me tell you a story about a spider named Jeff that lived in between the 2 walls in a secret house that was also made out of obsidian, just like the secret house. There was no roof on that particular secret house, so the spider was climbing on top of the outer wall and got stuck in some spiderwebs that were not actually made by a spider, but they were just laid down by a human that was called Steve. And the spider named Jeff did not like human Steve, so he wanted to terrorize his nemesis human. He decided he could do the best by going in between the walls, and because there was no roof he did just do that. He lived in between the walls for a couple of days, but he struggled to get food because you know he lived in a wall, so there is not much food. But lucky for him, the way he got in was the way he could get out, and because he could get out like that he can get food on the outside. So he catched some cows and stuff and he got a lot of food like that, so that was nice for Jeff, and Jeff was very happy about that because food is happiness. And Jeff was getting a bit chubby, but Jeff did not care because all he did was sat there in between those 2 walls and eat. The only exercise that Jeff got was getting the exercise from hunting, and he hunted not only cows, but in the first stage of his experience of living between the walls he only did eat cow because a lot of cows lived nearby. But he did not want to eat beef anymore. His stomach craved for some other food, because if you only eat one thing for the rest of your life it would get really boring. But on the other hand, you would know how to cook it very well, so that is nice. But he hunted some sheeps because why have abs when you can have kebabs? But the kebab did not fill his stomach enough because it was just some sheep. But Jeff was not happy because Jeff did not like the kebabs and it made him sad. There was also no McDonald's because it was Minecraft and his roommate Steve did not cook very well. Steve did not have a clue that a spider was living there because who in the right mind would suspect that? But the spider found out that if he hunted at night he could eat some zombies and other mobs, and he thought that was pretty rad because he liked to kill bad guys. He was really happy because he made the world a better place, and not many people like to make the world a better place, and those people are only busy with bettering their own life because that is what is important to them. But now those people still don't have anything, and Jeff did, so Jeff was happy because he at least tried to better the world. But Jeff did not yet fulfill his duty to fill his belly, and because of that he was still sad. But Steve was also sad, so they were both sad because they both did not have a good love life because they did not have a love, neither of them, so they were sad like I already said 100 times. But Jeff was still in the walls and Jeff did not love his life, so he decided to love someone else. But Steve was hungry as well and Steve did not have an oven, the poor sod. So one day Jeff decided to confront Steve because they were both hungry, but Steve had meat and Jeff did not have meat, but Jeff knew how to cook and he even had a little OPVEN in his spiderwood fort. But yeah, Steve had meat and Jeff an oven, so Jeff convinced Steve to let him cook the meat. Well, TSTVE was pretty impressed because I don't think anyone has ever seen a spider cook. But it was actually a really delicious meal, and I say that pretty funny. Delicious. Hiya, I knew that I would say it like that. Man, now I am getting hungry and I am hungry just like Steve. Maybe I have a spider in a wall, I do not know, but it would be really cool and I would call that spider Jeff as well, and he would be my personal cook because spiders cook delicious meals as Jeff did. But yeah, Steve had some pig meat in his possession and Jeff made a nice meal and Jeff cooked it good and Steve was finally happy and Jeff was having a good time as well, even though they were human and spider. They had some tea as well and they were having such a good time that they danced with each other. But I did not yet tell you how Jeff cooked with his special method, did I? No, because I was not yet done with my story and I already started talking about something else because I get distracted pretty quickly. But anyways, fudge that entire story. What do you all think about this masterpiece with all of this lava? And the thing is that I am not done placing lava for a long time because this is like the spider webs, the liquid lava I mean by the spider webs. And these lava blocks are just for nice reasons and that we have maximum level of security. This is like a prison because this level of security is only found in prisons, but prisons have barbed wire because prisons like barbed wire so much. But what I am curious about is why don't they just use lava man? Like it is 2017, like just use lava man. Because convicts cannot escape trough lava because that would literally burn them because it is lava and lava is pretty darn overpowered. But let's keep on expanding with this lava because lava is, yes, it is really overpowered. If you use your mind you don't even need to make walls because if you make an island high up in the sky and you let lava fall down and water as well, it will make a cobblestone wall and then you don't have to spend money on the people that build walls. But if we just let this lava that we are going to place float on top of the grass, it will spread a couple of blocks away and then we have more security around the secret house. But now that I think about it, there is no actual way to get in the secret house. And that is a little problem because if you play in survival you cannot just fly over the walls and into our nice secret house. But on the other hand, the mobs and all of the trolls can't get in as well, so that is nice because then the secret house is still secured as fudge. But yeah guys, look how nice our little fort looks like. But I think it is missing one last thing, and I think you guys can guess what that little thing is. That is right, look at my hands. The thing that we are missing is TNT, of course, because what is a fort without landmines around it? 2 blocks deep is alright, but I think we are far enough into this lane. Let's take it to the left now y'all. This is going to be a bit of a lot of work. Is that a sentence? I do not really know, but it sounds like a sentence, so it probably just is a sentence. But no fort is a fort without TNT and we need some more TNT. Well, it will blow up but it will not do any damage, so basically it does not even blow up at all. We need to end the video here, but I will see you in the next one.